Hello everyone and welcome back to not a Wizard 101 video, a video. This is the Q&A that no one asked for, no one really cares about, but I figured that some people want to know more about me. So I asked this the other day, one day ago. Alright buckos, you asked for a Q&A, and if you're asking what I mean by that, because I just said no one asked, I made a poll. I was like, would you guys be interested in a Q&A? Some people voted yes, so that's enough for me. So this place can ask questions. If I don't get any questions, I won't make the video. So best start asking some questions, boyos. So I got some questions. Gonna answer them to the best of my ability. If you have any more questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll answer those as well. This is if you want to know about me, about my opinions, all that kind of stuff. This is the video to do it. So let's get into it. Starting with first question by DG. Do you plan on maxing Wizard of every single school? How's that going to look like in terms of timeline? Are the plans that you have to get that? Gear sets, energy on everyone, wands, pet setups, all that. I don't really have any specific plans on maxing Wizards of every school. Right now, I currently only have a max fire and a max death. And I have 5 out of 7 level 100s for all the schools. The only ones that I don't are life and myth. But do I have plans for maxing them? No, not really. But if you want to know specific gear sets, really just the classic Dragoon gear, Malisaire robe, Morgantha Thame, all that, Executive Ring, whatever, on probably all of them, because I just like doing damage. I don't really care about other stuff. So, that's what I would do. Head setups, you guys know how I like it, probably quint damage, that's really it. And that's that. By X Truck Thor, as I've said, I like more Pirate 101. I've just started it, but I kind of feel lost. There's not many guys out there like for Wiz. Fair enough. The reason why I don't do more Pirate 101 content is really because I kind of lost a little bit of interest. But I have been trying to get back into it recently, so if I start to get back into it, I can see myself making some more videos on it. No specific plans, but I could see myself making some guides on it. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know as well. Do you ever plan on starting back up the Balance or Storm walkthroughs on your channel? The Storm walkthrough, no. It's definitely kaput, because I just don't like Storm. I just don't find it interesting. I am not sitting through doing Azteca and Chrysalis again on a Storm that I don't care about. My Balance, though, there's a likelihood, and a decently strong likelihood, that I start it back up at some point, just so I can get it done and say that I finished it. But realistically, I don't think I will start it back up. Maybe not anytime soon, but definitely in the future. Don't have the question. Like, we glad stated. Okay, what do you think every school should have as a nerf and as a buff? For example, fire needs damage nerf and resist buff. Storm needs damage buff and resist nerf. I would say a lot of schools, for me, I'm fine with how they're balanced. I would say that fire right now needs probably a damage nerf because I don't think they should be stronger than storm. But a lot of them are pretty good. Like, I think Death, Myth, Life, Ice all have pretty good metas right now. But I would say Firestorm need a little bit of rework. Balance could potentially use a little bit of a health buff, in my opinion. But I guess their health is kind of good. Maybe a little bit of a resist buff. But otherwise, they're fine. Would you consider doing more Pirate 101 content? Maybe some tips and tricks. Then some of your rank videos are always entertaining. I just started the game and enjoy both Wiz and Pirate. Thanks for the awesome content. Thank you for the awesome comment. I do like Pirate 101. I have said I do like the game. I think it's a good game. I just don't know when I'd be doing that. Sometime in the future, potentially. Maybe live stream some Pirate. I don't know, something like that. Whatever. It's possibly coming in the future. When is the KNTV Cribs Episode 3 dropping with a lit symbol? True. That's a good question. Potentially in the future. I don't particularly have any plans for it, but I could do like some bundle houses or something. But we'll see. Could Wiz add a unique housing item that records outside noises for a certain amount of time that you could use as a theme in your house? Like record a song and play it in your house. I don't think they would do that. As you mentioned here, would it interfere with copyright claims? I'm going to turn down this music slightly. I can't really hear myself think. I think it would interfere with some copyright claims, potentially. But it is very possible. It's not that hard to do. It's just a matter of would they do it. I don't think they would do it. What's the best healing spell / option to use as a level 100 fire in PvE? Well, as a fire in PvE, You shouldn't really need to heal all that much if you get the right gear. I have plenty of gear guides on it, but specifically as a level 100, you want some Malastair gear and a Morganth setup. If so, you probably won't need healing all that much. But if you really need to, you could probably use Link or Power Link, which would heal you a bit. I just don't think it's really necessary. If you have the right setup, you shouldn't need a healing spell as a Fire Wizard in PvE. Have you heard of the Light School concept? Do you think Light School would work in Wizard 101? If so, would you like the Light spells to be? I mean, I did mention a few days ago, I said, would they be able to add a new school? And I said Light School could be an interesting concept. I think, as I already explained it in that video, so I'm not going to go too in-depth, but I think a Mirror of Shadow School would be kind of cool. And I'd like it to be like Shadow spells, but have a different effect than them. If you've ever deleted a wizard, what level was it at? I've deleted many wizards. I've deleted like 3 level 70s. I've deleted level 96. Yeah, that's really it. I've deleted a lot of low levels too. Like I deleted level 50 life, I think, at one point. Obviously, I've deleted like 100 level 1s. All that stuff. Stuff that I just never got into. Can we help you with Pirate 101? Like, can we quest your pirate as you stream your journey? Potentially. I could see that happening in the future. I might do a live stream or two before school starts up. School starts in like 4 days. So I could do that. And if I do live streams, it'll probably be on Fridays. So look out for that. I will announce it. Could King's Isle bring back Malastair as like an NPC that you have to quest with? I could see it being done, but at this point, I think Malastair has overstayed his welcome. He's only come back about 15,000 times at this point, and I feel like King's Isle wouldn't really bring him back. They would be reluctant to do it because I don't think it would be received very well. But they already have technically brought him back for things like the box event. I just don't see him really coming back in any capacity at this point. Could you get a cool Primeval Wand opening it at 140? Yes. So for fire, the Primeval Wand's actually the best wand in the game, I think. Especially if you have the mount, it gives you an extra 8 damage, which is really ridiculous. It's pretty good for most schools. So potentially you could it could be good to do that. What do you hate more, Azteca or Storm Wizards? Storm Wizards, hands down. Azteca, I don't hate. I just dislike it. Storm Wizards, they're just kind of gross. Which zones should you buy for in-between memberships, farming vendors, anything? Well, I personally don't recommend buying areas, but if you're going to buy something, Morganth wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't know if you can specifically buy Morganth, though. That would be a bit difficult. Morganth would be good for farming for the Athames or amulets or rings, but Darkmoor is probably the best option you're going to have. I don't really know what else you would buy. Maybe Lore Master, the Athenium, and Dragonspire. But really, that's it. Also, do you plan to live stream more? I'm sad because I missed the last one. Yes, I do. I just have been a bit busy, and by busy, I mean lazy, but potentially in the future. Do you play an instrument, and can we see you play a bit of it? Well, I play the guitar. I have a guitar back here. I don't think it's gonna pick up on the microphone at all if I play it. Let me see. No, it doesn't pick up at all. So that kind of sucks. It's here. Guitar. There you go. Let me put that back. I've been playing it since 2016, so like 5 years now. I'm not that good at it, though. What's going to be the upload schedule? Start September. I don't know if you're in school or working a job. It should stay the same. I'm still going to try to upload daily. But, streams don't even occur now, but if they would occur, they'd only occur on Fridays, Saturdays, or Sundays. I have school Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And, yeah, so that's that. How long do you think the game Wizard 101 will last? Well, this is a loaded question. A lot of people say it's dying or it's going to die within the next 2 years. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I could see them making this game last at least until 2026, maybe. Because, really, it still has livelihood. It still exists as a game. And they're not going to close it unless it's like a last resort. Like, if literally 0 player, like if 2 players are logging on every day, then they probably would close it down. But there's no way. They're still getting a ton of money in membership, so I think it'll last until at least mid-2020s. Should each school have a 12 pip spell? Sure, why not? We have 11 pip spells. Go one higher. What are your computer specs? Can I... Wait, let me pause the video real quick. Alright, I couldn't figure out how to show it on screen, so I'm just going to list them. I have an Intel i7 10700, I think. NVIDIA GeForce 1070. And that's basically it. 32 gigabytes of RAM. That's all that's really important. That's basically it. Pretty decent PC. Got it for like 1300, I think, at Micro Center. So, which arc do you think is the best? I think Arc 3 is probably the best, hands down. I really like it as a whole. I think every world is pretty good. But otherwise, Arc 1's pretty good as well. What's your top 10 favorite Pokemon? Okay, I'm just going to list some of my favorite Pokemon because 10 is a bit much. I'm really into Gen 6. I like Talonflame. That line is pretty good. I really like Fennekin. That line's pretty good as well. Chimchar. I really like Dragon types. I like, what is it, Jangmo-o? I think that's what it's called. And Dino. I also like the Dino line from Gen 5. Those are just some ones, so whatever. What's your favorite food? Definitely chicken. I love chicken. I could eat chicken every day. Who do you main on Battlefront 2? Now, this is an interesting one. My two mains right now are Kylo Ren and... Who do I play on the light side? Kylo Ren and Rey. But I do also play a lot of Vader and a lot of Obi-Wan Kenobi as well. Those are my 4 highest levels. I think my Kylo Ren's like around 250, Vader's around 210, Obi-Wan's at 160, and Rey's at 120. So, yeah, those are my favorites. Can you do all the locations of Smith? As I said to this one, I already did that. I have it in a playlist. What's my favorite pizza toppings? I really like Meat Lovers Pizza. Definitely my favorite, hands down. I really don't like pineapple, so if that's what you're asking, don't like that. What do you plan on doing after college? Well, if I'm still doing YouTube, I'll still do YouTube. But otherwise, I definitely plan on putting my teaching... I accidentally disliked this comment. I plan on putting my teaching degree to use and teaching some history for some things. I think that's a future question. What am I in college for? But we'll get to it when it's there. Would you ever do some general guides for bosses? Malistaire, Morganth, Storm Titan, or what is that a team should know the general strat for? I could. I feel like a lot of them people already know, but I could do some of them, like specifically the Storm Titan. That's pretty good. But Malistaire and Morganth, those are really easy. All you do is you just blade trap hit. It's pretty easy. When did you start to play Wiz? Back in 2011, November of 2011. Death Walkthrough when? Death Walkthrough probably not, but maybe. I actually, on my Fires account, have quite a bit of spellements for Ship of Fools that I've been getting from the weekly packs, so potentially you can see that then. Why do you stop responding to me when I say Noah? I likely just forgot a day, and then you haven't done it since. What type of girls do you like? Ones that breathe. When are you making a Discord server? Potentially in the future. I just think it's a little bit of a hassle that I was just really not into getting. Discord kind of skeeves me out as a whole. I don't really like it. It's kind of a cesspool of people that are meh. If I ever did make one, people probably wouldn't like it because it would be like, if you do anything stupid, you're going to get banned. And then if you disagree with getting banned, I will double ban you. Like, it's as simple as that. Like, if you don't listen to me or you don't listen to the mods, you're going to get banned. And I think a lot of people find that annoying, which is super strange to me. It's super easy rules to follow. Like, if there's a rule that says no slurs, and then you say a slur, and you're like, why am I getting banned? It's because you're stupid. Like, get a brain, please. Do you think Wizard 101 will ever die? Of course it will at some point. Everything dies. But I don't think it's as soon as most people say. I think it'll be probably mid-2020s, if anything. Maybe by 2030, it's probably going to be dead. Have you ever tried to play Mmorpg? Yes. That should be obvious. I play Wiz, but I also play Star Wars The Old Republic a little bit. I've tried to play some other ones, but those are the main ones. Why won't you leave the Storm School alone? Because it's bad. Do you have any pets? Yes, I have 2 in real life, 2 cats. They're pretty pog. Not a question, but do more polls. You don't have a choice. Mwahahaha. I shall do that. How old am I? I am 19 years of age. My birthday is on July 30th. Social security number, credit card info, 6. For both. 6. Favorite fast food places. I don't really eat fast food that often, but my favorite's probably Taco Bell. Yeah, just Taco Bell, really. I also like McDonald's a bit. But I don't like really most of the popular ones. Like, I think Chipotle is awful, and Chick-fil-A is also disgusting. It's not disgusting, I just don't like it, and there's not really a lot around me. It's not what everyone makes it out to be. Like, it's certainly nothing special. Were you smart in school? I'd say so, yeah. Trying to make this... How do I say this without coming off sounding like I'm bragging? I had a 4.0 GPA on a 4.0 scale, so I don't know if that's a brag, but if it is, take it as such. Which state do you live in? I live in New England. I'm not going to go more specific than that, but it's New England area, Northeast. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. How are you? How do you say your name? Giorgio? Gergo? I'm going to screw that up no matter what. I'm sorry. But I'm doing pretty good. I hope you're doing good as well, especially after me butchering your name. Do you have a pet? I already answered that. I have 2. And can we ask more than one question? And I said here, yes. So, there you go. Let's refresh and see if anyone said anything. Oh, someone did comment something. Where are they? Where are you? What? Oh, do you like my profile picture? I think it's a cute pupper. Also, dogs or cats? I think it's a good profile picture. Also, I like cats a bit more. Dogs just kind of scare me. But otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much it. God, that was a 17-minute video. I hope at least some of you watch this. Whatever. Again, if you have more questions, leave them in the comments. I will answer them to the best of my ability. But that's really it for today. If you enjoyed, drop a like at the sub button. Next video, we'll be back to Wizard 101. I hope you didn't hate the Marleybone music just kind of vibing in the background. I enjoyed it. So that's it. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next video. Have a fantastic day.